microwave frozen.
Yeah, for his goofy ass.
You can't do that.
This nigga's stupid.
You can't do that. You can't do that shit with no. But you can't do that shit with like none of them little burgers that's frozen.
Yeah.
No burgers. Like any kind of frozen burger, you can't do that shit. Or like a biscuit, them little breakfast sandwiches, let that shit
Yeah,
thaw.
you supposed to let them thaw, cause that shit won't be tasting right. No, you just be hungry. Cause if you tasted it the other way, you'll be like, damn, that shit nasty.
Like it's like having a frank in the oven instead of on the stove. You know, that was still good on the stove, but the oven is better if you try it. Real life what?
Oh, the real life houses? Yeah, I never had a real life.
They ain't out here.
Yeah, exactly. My girl from like Virginia, so like they up there like DC and shit.
Yeah. Damn, bitch, I'm sitting in there. I hate when man do this shit.
Like, look at why is Trey Flowers playing linebacker? Or who is that? What the fuck's going on?
That nigga P lost 56-3.
He lost to the Bills, nigga?
Yeah, I'm like, bro. I played P. I lab with P. I mean, Ricky is alright, bro. No, yeah, stay there. Ricky is alright, bro. Ricky is okay. He's okay. And like, I've labbed with P, bro. Me and P, we played the 7 series. It was like 4-2. You know what I'm saying? P, he a little cheese, but shit, I ain't do your thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather you compete. You know, he be running around with the QB and shit. You know what I'm saying? He be taking off. So I don't understand how these niggas just be clipping him like that. These niggas be severing this nigga. I don't know.
Some of these
What that Bills nigga do that's so good?
He's not.
When he losing.
And he play good defense.
Well, the Bills got a good defense in general anyway.
I feel like, you know, offense, that's what separates niggas in Madden. Because a lot of niggas can know how to not be dumb on defense and not give you shit. You know what I'm saying? So it comes to who can be most creative on offense and move the ball. And not turn it over, of course. He'll be more effective at 99 at corner, though. I think he'll be more effective at corner, but now he can't do shit with that because he already got him. But shit, I play that nigga at corner, bro.
No, I'll play that nigga at free safety and use him.
He got him at strong. He
Hey,
must not be doing it right because he ain't out there when I play.
I got Kyler Murray improviser up too, yo.
He's not out there.
Just keep doing it. You should get it, bro. Like, it should give you that.
With a December snow blanketing
once you get superstar trait, as long as
he got to have a couple good games though before you get that.
Bro, I mean, yeah, I'm not saying because you know they can have up to 5 abilities. Yeah, I'm saying they can have up to 5 abilities. So it might not be the first one.
No, I ain't got no superstar.
So they gonna give him like, well, overall, whatever.
Between the Tennessee Titans and the
You so overall,
yeah.
And he'll wind up about
88
shy of where he
okay,
would
so
be taking a knee.
once he like a 90, that he'll have like 4 traits. If you don't get it on that one, when he at 95, he'll get one more. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to get that nigga escape artist, man. Huh? Yeah. That's what I'm not having right now.
On first down.
I just don't like how they made it this year, man. No matter if you got speed or not, if you ain't got no traits, you ain't doing shit.
But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been
We thought about turning them off in one of the leagues I'm in, but the league that them niggas went crazy. Them niggas started leaving and shit.
We had it off. And then
I feel like they should have. I feel like they need to be off, yo.
Second and 3.
Like, niggas just...
that shit is lame when it's off, bro, because it's just like, it's like playing the old Madden. Like, that's the reason I ain't like it. I was got bored.
10 yards there, good enough for
we started talking about doing it. Bender said we gonna do it next year. That dude Dre, they had the Bucks and Gridiron. He left in the middle of the playoffs, and he's 16-0. Playoffs just started. Bender said that shit.
How the fuck you 16-0 and leave in the middle of the playoffs?
He ain't played the game yet. He left wild card. He's 16-0. Nigga said, "Oh, we gonna turn off abilities next year." He left league. He said, "After I done did all that work to get my niggas abilities, aka after I done spammed and niggas, that's what niggas doing, bro. We like niggas are steady spam. That's all they doing, trying to spam for these breakouts and abilities, you know."
Oh yeah, once you got a breakout game, if you don't spam him, trying to like, especially offensive players, bro, you're not gonna get.
But not for that one game. They trying to spam to trigger the breakout. You feel me?
To trigger the breakout. Yeah, of course.
They're in a bit of a hole here with a first.
Niggas is like, niggas you going crazy.
I don't know, like, I want a nigga to spam somebody when they play the Heat.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna have like 8 interceptions with one nigga, and then he gonna have a breakout.
But the thing about that league is kind of, it's kind of, you know, some guys ain't all lit, you know.
So that tells me that that's part of the
game. There's some good guys in there, but some of the guys are bad.
So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside, but it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside.
You go put up 80 points.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. Second and 11.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker.
Like, that's the only reason I don't be scoring so many points in Diddy League sometimes.
Stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Bender said, "Fuck him." Ain't no score captain there. Bender said, "Fuck him."
Oh yeah, see.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Oh yeah. And here we go again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, yeah. No, if you had it over 4 seasons, you might as well leave it.
No, we started off, so we voted, and then niggas voted for it to be off. And then after the first season, like, we did a revote, and niggas voted for it to be
a lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it,
that's how I went that league.
As an defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
I liked it better when it was off, though. I felt like I had an advantage.
Down, Jackson. Heavy traffic.
I told you about them safeties. I
see how you didn't have
wrong, Kevin. I told you about these safeties, nigga.
Nobody had like anything, and then you still had like Kyler Murray and all that shit. So I mean, yeah, I guess you had an advantage. That nigga was fast.
The focal point will be the people
everything was equal.
But let's not forget, to make that happen,
I didn't like it because I was at a disadvantage. I ain't gonna lie. Tom Brady, he was so fucking garbage without being able to like do extra routes, you know? Like just that other shit, like when you activate his X Factor and like it lights up who's open above his head. Like I never even got his X Factor, but like maybe 2 games because I didn't go for enough yards. They don't have nice X Factor. Like I would get it in the games. Like when I played the Seahawks, nigga, Tom Brady lit up at the end of the game because I threw like a perfect passer rating and shit. And like he got the shit where if he don't have it yet, it give him this easy ass task to get it. It'll be like complete one pass, you know, and then he'll get it.
Nigga, Denzel talking about trading Marlon Humphrey too, bro.
What happened, bro?
They did talk about trading Lamar Jackson to the run because he's sorry with him.
The competition comes
nigga said Marlon Humphrey burned toast. I said, yeah, motherfucker, lie. Send him here.
Quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week?
Mark Jackson Disney over there. Send him here.
She said that nigga probably got burnt a couple times, and he lost faith in them. But everybody get burnt sometimes. But they get beat off the line.
Yeah, that's how I lost to Manny. I fucked up. I was playing press, man underneath, and I had been bruiser and shadow. John Ross.
I tried to trade him Kyler Murray for Lamar just to see what he said. He said, "No, I ain't gonna trade him." But he fumbled too much. That's why.
Yeah, that's exactly what he always say. He fumbled too much. I'm like, bro, send him to me.
Than a well-executed post route.
No, it's
He not gonna early for me. I'm gonna slide. He's goofy.
You said still early.
About the run after to get it to the end zone.
Oh, no.
He got Marcus Brown the X Factor.
And he's able to get it across the 20,
yeah,
but not by much, as he's marked
still
down
can't
at the
win. Like,
21-yard
how?
line.
Like, trade me the Ravens. Fuck. And that division trash. Trey.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Shit, I can beat Manny.
Unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two.
That nigga just got so lucky against me. That shit made me mad.
Ooh, I tried to hit you harder than that.
No good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive.
He go see the after effects. He go see later.
Pieces tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Watch this game, man.
Going on 2nd and 8. Jackson nowhere to escape, and
I don't know, bro. This probably could be a mess.
Harold Landry in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately. I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week.
Y'all two in the same division. I ain't even noticed that. I think you had the Cowboys.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care. And got his man complete.
They use my own nigga against me. That's what you're going to do.
Play. It goes for 29 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again.
Damn.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an
interception, you playing with that quarterback?
Your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense.
Yeah.
And you
that look nice too.
There's a quarterback in this league that's any good.
I bet he got superstar though.
Occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game.
Yeah, don't get no breakouts. Never.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Them niggas, why y'all niggas gotta run all the way around the field?
Jackson from the shotgun. He's gonna wind up and air it out.
And I told you about these niggas.
Intercepted.
And I told you about these safeties, dog. They go beat her every time.
There as his guys will get the football back.
He made that play.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
We got to do it, Jackson. We got to do it, Jackson.
He gets it up only to about the 6.
This is my first time actually.
Yard on the first down.
This is my first time putting the door in. I usually just let them do what they do.
A great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
What just happened to my play, bro?
And he will take this
up to the
8-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Yeah, Henry ain't with us no more.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here.
We didn't resign him.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8.
And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Right back to him on first down.
Get in there, Ricky. Get in the mix.
Over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down now, Westbrook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off.
So you got C-Mac too? That's funny.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yeah, he thought Buddy was C-Mac.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
On 2nd down, Westbrook. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the game.
I was willing to risk
it.
It.
Gets him
I was
to
willing to
33
risk
now.
the ball on that play.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to.
Niggas won't let me run with defense. I want to run. This is crazy, bro. They got to run of this bullshit. I'm talking about you, nigga. All these goddamn receivers.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And he's got his tight end, Oliver. And taking it to the 15.
They just me to the wrong nigga. I'm trying to strip your bitch ass.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice
Usually think I rather better tight end. It better have been fucking.
The Jags with their first
Not
opportunity
LaShawn
in the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. They'll try the left side. Westbrook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Okay.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Man, switch me to the right fucking guy.
At the 12-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Now Jackson on 3rd down, and it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1. He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer out him again.
2nd and goal from the 1. He'll try to run this one in. Take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. And now it's blocked.
Run, David. Let's go.
And off he goes. He's at the 40. 20.
Let's
10,
go.
5. And he dives into the end zone and gets
Give me
the
them 2 points, nigga.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he said
that's how the block. That's how you do it, bro. I time it, and they put that the animation. That's how they do it. How else I'm supposed to? How else that man supposed to have me blocking?
And on the last go around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position.
Y'all niggas was cheesing it though. Niggas was cheesing that shit.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball.
That shit wasn't no legit type of which this ain't. I ain't saying this way is legit, but I'm just saying.
That's what they're looking for here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown.
Why don't want to let me cut it? Why don't want to let me hit that hole?
Of turning the corner, he can only get back to the line
I never understood that.
2nd and 10 coming up. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Get on me, bitch.
Shutting him off there. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Lock now on 1st down. This will be caught by Brown. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the... And the ball is knocked out.
Shit.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Now Locke on the bootleg.
Oh, that was sick.
Down
I be forgetting it. That shit is fucking auto roll out.
That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
That nigga A.J. Brown rather Jalen Ramsey ass up. I couldn't believe that.
They'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. On 3rd down, Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they double their lead, pushing it up now to 12 to 6.
I stole about 5 points right there, if you ask me, so I ain't even tripping.
Time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 9 yards on the pickup, but even after that, they're left with a 3rd and very long. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
3 more be up down your ass fucking around.
One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. Rumbling past the 30. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it.
What you going to do?
And say we'll see what happens. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Oh, this is off the side of his foot.
Okay, I was trying to see if he was reckless.
And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away.
I was going to see.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll probably be reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football, football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment.
It's always been that way.
These teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach,
what are they supposed to do, get tackled?
Give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light,
red light. Special teams. Let's have special teams stat.
Red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that.
Not their regular stat.
The drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen with Davis. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
But who I got better, though? My wife
the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
He's 92 overall.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
He took the bait on another one, bro.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Locke going to bring the offense up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. And now
I don't know why I did that. I had to get rid of it.
Complete. Trying to get their tight
end. At least I felt like I
finally,
did.
That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he can be a big-time playmaker for us.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Locke working out of the gun. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar.
I'm taking too fucking long to get rid of it, bro. My dad, the shit is there every time, man.
Sack number 6 now for him.
Nah, it's still open. I'm just not throwing it.
Exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter.
That shit open like a bitch.
Get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum.
Now drive this field, nigga.
This lead is very, very slim. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Ready. Check. Watch it before. Get that quarterback, D-line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there.
I keep sticking out
in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
He's going to air one out. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll run again with Hunt. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation
that
here
nigga,
defensively.
That nigga power back, man.
Davis will try to run for it. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
See what I did there? You see how I got up under you? So you can tackle me for a loss.
On first down, Locke. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Locke now to throw. They'll go screen here.
What the fuck is that?
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He's stopped at the 25. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I thought I could sneak it in there.
Earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble
I had caught it fast. I checked
it. His mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
I need you to have to go as far as possible, nigga.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first down. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
What's the speed?
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
25, check 25, check 25. Kill.
Right back to him on first down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check 52.
From the gun, Jackson. Got his hand there, complete to Gallup. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I thought I gave you that, but you did not throw it nowhere else.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. They'll try the left side.
I get picked up every time. That shit is crazy, bro. That shit is amazing.
7 yards there and a first
Somebody managed to come pick me up every play.
Running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter,
bitch.
you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line,
you couldn't get to me that time. I ran his ass. You seen him chasing me. Look, you see him? Bitch.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Jackson.
Give me that.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a
let him glide to me, bro. That's crazy.
Great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
First down.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14.
He was tired.
On 1st down, they go right back to
That's the beauty of the game.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
Yeah.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Maybe the old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach?
I didn't mean to call timeout.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that.
Why am I stick not working? I can't throw no moves.
The 45 at the 44.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Clock going to throw. It's caught by Davis. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They look to throw. It's locked. Now they go screen. It's complete. And his defense...
You don't never see it coming, but they keep honing me.
But you can also factor in another timeout.
Okay, I'm catching you slipping every time I run that hole.
Big play coming up. Here's
it's okay.
3rd and 10.
Don't worry about
I
it, bro.
expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Give me that shit, nigga. That's usual.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 30. Well, I'm sure he likes this performance.
I switched to the tight end. You switch to the safety?
Receptions here, none in the fourth quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see. And other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have to have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
Wow, that's crazy.
29 yards that time.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there. And
yeah, they hold on that one. I didn't even throw it like that.
No hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
I should have lied that bitch.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown.
They just hold him. He's going to lose anyway, but they just hold him.
With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
Why you switch off of him?
Leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
I seen it. Look, I seen you switch off of him.
Rock it.
To throw it is locked. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You still have to pick. You still would have had to 6 that bitch. You still would need to go.
In the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver.
You've been running that ball, trying to capitalize.
Goal line on a 2-point conversion. All that
you got 200 rushing yards, though.
So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Like, that man Jason Scout D. Smith.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already,
stopping that run.
They rely more on the ground game here.
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down. Not just
how many yards Pollard have?
But for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
They'll throw on first down to Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We've not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
Niggas started to hold me, nigga. Deal with it. I ain't been really doing them like that. But you cheese. So shit, I could have run this man, cover 2 man blitz.
Check on the scoreboard.
You know what I'm saying? My niggas, you could get locked up. That's how you want to do it.
Now a desperation throw deep down.
Stop trying them safety.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Kevin Byard.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game.
If he ain't throwing it deep, he's throwing to the running back. I was picking that shit out.
Walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
60 or.
Yeah, and it's like I'm sitting here like I wouldn't even want to argue with him, bro. But I could have broke down to that man every way that he lost that game, like why he lost. You feel me? On offense and defense. My free safety had 4 interceptions.
This one, a Tennessee Titan victory.
He threw 7 total.
Their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
Bro, but you have to score still, though.
It's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4.
And they're supposed to be alive, bro. You was beat
next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7, and they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
You see, Adam Humphrey still gave you he still hit you with a little something. I ain't really using that much, but he hit you. You seen that little first down he hit you with. Hey, bro, I told you, bro. Let me go look at it. The tip and catch is bullshit all the way, you know what I'm saying? But I did not throw it behind him, and I did not, you know what I'm saying, drill that bitch. You know what I'm saying? At least mean to drill it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's 6. I lied that bitch. He catching that bitch in the end zone. I could possession catch that hoe. Then he threw that shit behind him. That's a bad pass by Drew Lock. Drew Lock really tried to fuck me over. He did that to me against 7. And he tipped that bitch. Corey Davis came back, caught that hoe. It really was a touchdown. Really? Let me see. Nah, yeah. I don't know why he didn't call it a touchdown. Shit, that's 6, boy. If you look at it. And fresh. Hey, Dre done, I guess. I mean, I agree. Ronnie made a good point. I do agree with that point. We've had it on. So, yeah, to take it away after it's influenced so much to this point is wrong, you know. But, nigga, yeah, so probably not. We just gonna throw in some stat caps, I think. This nigga goes asking me like he not in the committee. Oh no, I think. And that's crazy, bro. Oh, Dre's still in the league? Oh, okay. I would like for them to play. He's a stat chaser. He's a stat chaser, bro. Yeah. Why he leave this year? He just left this year just cause, huh? Oh, I had a. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I think Madden promote cheese period. Like Madden help the cheese niggas. You play cheese niggas like Madden get them all this shit. Yeah. The better. Yeah. Everybody trying to make their team OP. There's a code. There's a code of ethics. Everybody don't have that code or the same code. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas feel like, oh, it's a game. So fuck being ethical. You know. Yeah, Bender said fuck Sandy. He said fuck Dre. Bender said fuck him.